Next we will see about the phase sequence. The actual value of phase sequence is Van of t equal to Vm cos omega t, Vbn of t equal to Vm cos of omega t minus 120 degree, Vcn of t equal to Vm cos omega t plus 120 degree. The phase sequence is derived from the basic these three equations. First one is positive sequence. It has Van equal to Vm with angle 0 degree. Vbn is Vm with angle minus 120 degree. Vcn is Vm with angle plus 120 degree. It is positive sequence. Then negative sequence is Van equal to Vm with angle 0 degree. Vbn is Vm with angle plus 120 degree. Vcn is Vm with angle minus 120 degree. It is called as negative sequence. So first one is positive sequence and second one is negative sequence. See the phasor diagram. First one is figure A gives the positive sequence and figure B gives the negative sequence. First see the diagram. In the first diagram, that is in figure A, the Vcn leads Van by 120 degree. Therefore, it has the angle of plus 120 degree. But Vbn lags the Van by minus 120 degree. Therefore, Vbn is the value Vm with angle minus 120 degree. Similarly, see the second circuit in which the phase sequence is Vbn leads the Van by 120 degree. Therefore, Vbn is Vm with angle 120 degree. But Vcn lags the Van by minus 120 degree. Therefore, it is Vm with angle minus 120 degree. First one is positive sequence. Second one is negative sequence. In the positive sequence, Vcn leads the Van by 120 degree. In the negative sequence, Vbn leads the Van by 120 degree. See the example. Determine the phase sequence of the set of voltages Van, Vbn and Vcn. Van is 200 cos of omega t plus 10 degree. Vbn is 200 cos of omega t minus 230 degree. And Vcn is 200 cos of omega t minus 110 degree. That is, it has negative sequence. Have you cleared? It has negative sequence. The first angle is plus theta. Theta is 10 degree. So minus 10 for all the equations. So first one is 200 cos of omega t. Second one is 200 cos of omega t minus 220. Third one is cos of omega t minus 100. So therefore it is a negative sequence. So the answer is negative sequence. Next one is balanced voltage and load. Balanced phase voltage means all phase voltages are equal in magnitude and are out of phase with each other by 120 degree. All phase voltages are equal in magnitude and are out of phase with each other by 120 degree. Balanced load, the phase impedance are equal in magnitude and in phase, it is called as balanced load. Then power, the instantaneous power is constant. That is P of t equal to, for 3 phase, 3 Vm Im by 2 cos theta. 3 Vm Im by 2 cos theta. In RMS value, 3 Vrms Irms cos theta. In maximum value, 3 Vm Im by 2 cos theta, it is the instantaneous power. And in RMS value, 3 Vrms Irms cos theta. Next, 3 phase power. The total power is equal to SA plus SB plus SC. Therefore, 3 S pi. Then we will see 3 phase quantities. Phase current is I phi, line current is IL, phase voltage is represented by V phi, line voltage is represented by VL. What is meant by phase voltage? Phase voltage is measured between neutral and any one line. Line to neutral voltage is called as phase voltage. Line to neutral voltage, any one line to neutral voltage is called as phase voltage. Then line voltage. It is measured between any two of three lines. Any two of the three lines. That is, line to line voltage is called as line voltage. Line to neutral voltage is called as phase voltage. Line to line voltage is called as line voltage. Then phase currents and line current. Line current is the current in each line of the source or load. Each line or source or the load. Each line of the source or load. Phase current means it is the current in each phase of the source or load. Line current means current in each line. Phase current means current in each phase. Then 3 phase connections. There are star star, star delta, delta delta, delta star. There are 4 connections. star star, star delta, delta delta, delta star. Star is also called as Y. Therefore, Y Y, Y delta, delta delta, delta Y. Common connection of source is Y delta, that is star delta. The circulating current may result in the delta mesh if the three-phase voltages are slightly unbalanced. The circulating current may result in delta mesh if the three-phase voltages are slightly unbalanced. Then delta star. Neutral line may not accessible because load cannot be added or removed easily. In delta star connection, neutral line may not be accessible. There will be no neutral line. Therefore, load cannot be added or removed easily. Then star connection, that is Y connected generator. See the diagram. It is the star connected generator. It has neutral point. It is the star connected load. It is the balanced star connection. There will be a neutral. In star system, IL equal to I phase. IL equal to I phase. Then phase voltage. The phase voltage is measured between the neutral and any one line, that is line to neutral voltage. That is VAN equal to VM with angle 0 degree. VBN is VM with angle minus 120 degree. VCN is VM with angle 120 degree. Then line voltage is measured between any two of three lines, that is line to line voltage, that is VAB, VBC and VCA represents the line voltage. Similarly, the last circuit, VAN, VBN and VCN represents the phase voltage. In this circuit, VAB, VBC and VCA represents the line voltage. That VAB is equal to VAN minus VBN, VBC is VBN minus VCN, VCA is VCN minus VAN. Therefore, VAB equal to root 3 VM with angle 30 degree, VBC equal to root 3 with VM with angle minus 90 degree, VCA is root 3 VM with angle 150 degree. We already know VAN, VBN, VCN. We already know about VAB, VBC, VCA. Therefore, that is first one is phase voltages, second one is line voltages. See the diagram. There will be a phase difference of 30 degree between VAB and VBN. Similarly for VCN and VCA and for VBN and VCA. So all phase voltages have the same magnitude but out of phase with each other by 120 degree. All phase voltages have same magnitude but out of phase by 120 degree. All line voltages are also having the same magnitude out of phase with each other by 120 degree. Therefore, VL equal to root 3 V phase. It is the formula you have to memorize. It will be used for solving the problem. VL, that is line voltage, equal to the relation between line voltage and phase voltage. VL equal to root 3 V phase. And VL lead the corresponding V5 by 30 degree. Therefore, the angle VL equal to angle V5 plus 30 degree. See the diagram in which calculate the line current. All the loads are having 5 minus J2 ohm and the voltage is 110 with angle 0 degree, that is magnitude is 110. Now see the phase A equivalent circuit, that is VAN, that is phase voltage. The phase impedance is 5 minus J2 flowing through the ZL of 10 plus J8. So the answer is IA, that is VAN by ZY. IA is 110 with angle 0 degree, that is VAN is 110 with angle 0 degree divided by ZY is 16.155 with the angle 21.8. That is we have to add the impedance. So the answer is 6.81 with angle minus 21.8 degree. And IB is similarly IA of minus 120, therefore 6.81 minus 141.8 degree. Similarly IC is IA with angle minus 240 degree, therefore 6.81 with angle minus 261.8 degree. Then delta connection. See the delta connection. It is a delta connection. There will be no neutral. So load cannot be accessed easily. It is a delta connected load. It is the delta connection, balanced delta connection. IA, IB, IC are the line currents. IAB, IBC, ICA are the IA, IB, IC are the phase currents. IAB, IBC, ICA are the line currents. In delta system, VL equal to V phase. In star system, IL equal to I phase. In delta system, VL equal to V phase. So line voltages are equal to the voltage source across the load impedance. See the diagram. Therefore, IAB equal to VAB by ZA, IBC equal to VBC by ZA, ICA equal to VCA by ZA. So the line currents are obtained from the phase currents by applying KCL at nodes A, B and C. Therefore, IA equal to IAB minus ICA, IB equal to IBC minus IAB, IC equal to ICA minus IBC by Kirchhoff current law. Therefore, IA is root 3 IAB with angle minus 30 degree, IB is IA with angle minus 120 degree, IC is IA with angle plus 120 degree. IAB is already we know VAB by ZA, IBC is VBC by ZA, ICA is BC by BCA by ZA. Similarly, IA, IB, IC. First one is phase current, second one is line currents. See the diagram. Now the phase currents lag the line current by 30 degree. Next, properties of phase current. I phase current equal to IAB equal to IBC equal to ICA equal to V phase divided by ZA, that is out of phase by 120 degree. All phase currents have the same magnitude. All lines currents also having the same magnitude. IL equal to IA equal to IB equal to IC, but out of phase by 120 degree. It is the formula which is used for the relationship between phase current and line current. It will be memorized for solving the problem. For IL equal to root 3 I phase, IL equal to, that is IF with angle minus 30 degree. So IL is root 3 I phase. See the example. A balanced delta connected load having an impedance of 20 minus J15 ohm is connected to a delta connected positive sequence generator having VAB of 330 with angle 0 degree volt. Calculate the phase currents of the load and the line currents. So the answer is ZA is 20 minus J15 ohm. If you change the rectangular into polar form, 25 with angle minus 36.87 degree. Therefore, VAB is 330 with angle 0 degree. Now by using the formula IAB equal to VAB by ZA, then find out the value of IBC by using IAB and ICA. So the answer is 13.2 with angle 36.87 for IAB. Then IBC is 13.2 with angle minus 83.13 degree, and ICA is 13.2 degree with angle 156.87 degree. Then the line currents IA, IB, IC. By using the formula, we can find out the value of IA, IB, IC. The answer is 22.86, 6.87 degree, 22.86 minus 113.13 degree, and 22.86 with angle 126.87 degree for IC. So it is a balanced star delta connection. First one is star, second one is delta. See the example for this. A balanced positive sequence star connected source with VAN of 100 with angle 10 degree is connected to a delta connected balance load 8 plus J4 ohm per phase. Calculate the phase and line currents. So balanced star source, that is Y source, minus VAN equal to 100 with angle 10 degree. Balanced delta load minus Z delta equal to 8 plus J4. So now apply the formula and find out the value of IAB. VAB divided by ZA. VAB is the voltage across ZA, that is source line voltage. Then find out the value of IAB, IBC and ICA by applying the formula. Similarly, the line currents IA, IB, IC are found out. Now the delta to star conversion. First one is delta, second one is star. Delta to star conversion. First one is delta, second one is star. The formula is Zy equal to Z delta by 3. Then 3-phase power measurement. Each phase measured separately. Each phase will be measured separately. 3-phase 3-wire system. See the diagram. It is the 3-phase 3-wire system. It is the example for find out the total power P, that is the reactive power Q, complex power S at the source end at the load. We already see the diagram. V phase equal to Vn equal to 110 with angle 0 degree and Zy is 10 plus J8. Z line is 5 minus J2. By applying the formula we can find out the value of Ia. Then source and load power. Source power is 3 V0 I0. Therefore real power is minus 2087 watts and reactive power is minus 834.6. Then S load 3I squared Zy. So by applying the formula, PL is 1392 watts and QL is 1113 kVAR. Similarly for the balanced star connected load, power factor equal to cos theta. It is the angle between real power and reactive power, cosine of the angle between real power and reactive power.